James barely slept. Every corner of the house moved when he wasn't looking. The wallpaper rippled. The floor bulged. His reflection in the mirror no longer matched him. It smiled when he didn't. He grabbed his car keys, determined to leave Cedar Pines forever. But when he opened the front door, the street outside was gone. In its place stretched an endless forest of black oaks, their roots glowing faintly red beneath the soil. His neighbors stood among them, watching. Mrs. Harrow stepped forward. "Leaving is against the rules, James. You must finish your covenant." James screamed and ran back inside, slamming the door. But the house groaned angrily. He wasn't just trapped, he was owned. On the dining table lay the rule book. This time, it opened itself, pages fluttering violently until it stopped on the final commandment. His blood turned to ice as he read. Rule 99. The house must consume its owner to remain alive. The walls began to close in, roots bursting from the floorboards, wrapping around James's ankles. He fought back, slashing with a broken bottle. But the roots only multiplied, slick and muscular. His phone rang suddenly. Against all reason, he answered. It was his mother's voice, though she'd been dead for years. "Stay, James. Don't fight. It'll be easier." He threw the phone across the room. His breathing grew ragged. Every window showed the same vision now, neighbors watching silently, eyes glowing faint red, as though the house controlled them too. The basement door creaked open on its own. The stench of rot spilled upward. From the darkness came whispers. "We hunger. Come down. Join us." James realized then. Every former owner of every house was down there. Devoured, merged into the living flesh of Cedar Pines. Determined not to end like them, James sprinted upstairs. If he could break a window, maybe he could escape. He smashed one with a chair, but instead of fresh air, only pulsing roots spilled through, clawing toward him. The house laughed. It was the creaking of beams, the groan of pipes, the crash of shutters, all blending into hideous joy. James barricaded himself in the bedroom, heart pounding. He grabbed a pen and scrap paper. If he was going to die, he would leave proof. He scrawled, "Cedar Pines is alive. Don't buy here. The HOA is a cult. They feed it. If you're reading this, run." Before he could finish, the floor split apart beneath him. A massive root surged upward, covered in mouths. Each mouth whispered his name, pulling him into the chasm below. He landed in the basement, though it no longer resembled a basement at all. It was a cathedral of flesh, roots woven into walls, pulsating like giant arteries. Faces were trapped in the walls, their eyes rolling, mouths opening and closing in eternal agony. James stumbled back, horrified. One of the faces was still fresh, a man who mouthed silently, "Don't fight. You'll only make it worse." At the center stood the heart of the house, a colossal root throne, upon which the Harrows waited. Their skin glistened, no longer entirely human. "Welcome home," Mrs. Harrow said softly. "The house has chosen you. Be proud. Not every owner is devoured. Some become part of its soul." The roots surged forward, wrapping James's chest, crushing the air from his lungs. James screamed as the house pulled him into its living walls. His bones cracked, blood feeding the roots, nerves binding to the pulsing wood. His voice joined the endless choir of trapped souls. The next morning, Cedar Pines looked peaceful again. Manicured lawns, white fences, silence. A moving truck arrived at James's former house. A cheerful young couple stepped out, admiring their dream home. On the welcome mat lay a rule book, pristine and waiting. Its first page read, Rule 1. The HOA welcomes you. Keep your home alive. The house groaned faintly, satisfied, as new owners prepared to sign their fate. Cedar Pines devours. Cedar Pines endures. Forever.